So we'll see what else it does later on in the game. Okay, so that is my turn. I think I'll actually have the grenade more like this. I'm gonna do take backsies. Just because I want to actually get the position right, because I don't want to play test and make some blunder, and then it's like, oh, we got to try again, doing it right this time.
Right.
Okay, so
My
your
turn.
All right, Zlanthos, turn 1.
So now I can no longer see you guys over there.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, there would be. Yeah, there'd probably be a way to draw a line of sight.
Like there's just a couple of them, like maybe 2 or 3.
Or if he jumped up to like that thing right there, then he might have been able to see down.
Right.
And your range is really good, and your shooting skill is really good. So you would have done some damage.
So we're gonna treat smoke as unlimited range up. Or like, for example, if someone's in this tower and there's smoke right here, can they see the person on the side?
Well, in this case, it would make sense because you'd be going down through it, right? For now, we'll say yes.
Okay.
We'll say yes. I know it doesn't make complete sense. It makes sense for the anti-grav to be unlimited up because, you know, gravity works pretty far. Smoke doesn't make too much sense, but you're not usually going to get more than this many levels anyways, so it probably won't usually come up. So right now we'll say unlimited. If you draw your line over top of it, then it's blocked. So what are you going to do?
Ay, 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 ay.
You got superior firepower, especially with your Electron Masser, your commander. Remember what I did to you? Destroyed an entire squad with 1 shot.
Yes, I know.
It was a lucky shot, but still.
Well, see now with this,
And you have your assassin as well, don't
if
forget.
I move out, these guys are pretty protected from these guys. Although, we're gonna, yeah, why not?
Okay, go for it.
I'm
So they have to go
going
up, remember. Measure your distance up.
Right. So it's, well, it's 2 inches up.
Yeah, so basically just subtract 2 inches from your movement to wherever they want to go to. And they got to move in a 6.
Right.
So they can move 4 inches from... It's an easy way to do it.
It's a little risky. They're coming up on top.
Yeah, getting out in the open. What kind of grenades do you have? You don't have any smoke grenades, but you have extra, like your troops have.
My troops
No, your troops don't have anything.
don't have any grenades.
Yeah, that's right. We've got to come up with something for them. But maybe they don't need it as much. Maybe that's just not their typical type of warfare.
We'll see.
Yeah, anyway.
Every time I've run out in the open before, I've regretted it, but hey, let's try it out.
You got 2 squads, right?
Right. I can throw away one.
So who are you gonna fire at?
So I'm going to fire at now. The line of sight, actually, I can only fire at the sniper.
Okay. So take a shot at the sniper. So you measure from your closest to my farthest, which obviously is just this guy. You got 10-inch range. So are you within 20?
Yes, within 20, so it's
So it's, so it's only -1 then.
-1.
Okay, so what's your skill?
So my range is 12.
So your range skill is 12, plus the 5 squad mates, so that's 17. -1 for the range is 16. Minus my cover of 3, which is down to 13. But then I have the bonus 1, so it's down to 12. And then my defense is 5, so it brings it down to 7. So 7 or less, still pretty good to hit.
I think the whole squad is firing at the sniper and still pretty hard.
Yeah, 7 or less. So you miss. So you do have a command point that you can use for rerolls.
Yeah, I'm going to use it.
You gonna reroll?
Kill this sniper.
So that's a one full hit, which won't kill him because he's got 3 hit points.
But if I can wound him.
So what's the strength of your weapon? I think it's 6, right?
Strength of the plasma rifle is 6.
And his armor is only 1, so it's just 5 or less. So it's like a 2+.
Okay.
Well, you got a 2.
Yeah.
So he takes 1 wound. So I got to get a die. Told you this is informal. Let's grab a few small dice. I'm not even going to edit that. So he's down to 2. Now, more importantly, he has to now roll to see if he gets... we're not going to call it suppression anymore. We're not going to say that he's suppressed. We're going to see if he's fleeing.
Okay.
Or something like that.
Takes a leadership check.
His leadership is nice and high because he's meant to be an independent. His leadership is 8. So 8 or less. He rolls 7 and makes it. And he had a command point on him. So that would have allowed him to re-roll it or modify it. So good chance that he would have been fine with that.
Right.
But still has to make it. So every shot that hits, whether it does damage or not, forces a leadership roll. Alright, what else you got?
Okay, I got my commander. And he can also move... Oh, he only moves 5.
Yeah, because he's got that big gun.
You got big.
And he's a heavier armor too. So he's more a lumbering kind of thing. Not big though. Just heavier.
Okay.
Solanthos aren't the most in shape
I can move
race.
4. So I'll just move 4 up here.
Okay.
And that'll be that.
Not going to take your action?
Yeah, I might as well move my action as well.
And your action, you have, remember your gravitic mine, your Zolanthos gravity mine can be fired within 20 inches, I think.
Is it?
Yeah. So I place mine within 6 inches, you place yours within 20.
Because I have like a little...
Like self-propelled
okay.
automated thing. You're much more advanced.
A pistol, like disc thrower, like...
Yeah, something like that. Or he just like tells it where to go and he lets go and it flies over there.
Oh, I like that one too.
Yeah.
So I can just
so you could place it, but it still has to be within line of sight.
So it has to be within line of sight.
Yeah, so same rules as placing the gravity mine, except you place it with anywhere within 20 inches of line of sight.
And you get unlimited mines, but only 1 per turn. And then you have to give up either.
You have to either movement or action.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that actually.
Or you could do Overwatch and cover that side. So Overwatch this direction.
Yes, actually, I'm going to do that. Wait, but Overwatch costs a command.
Yes, and the mine does not.
I'm going to put down the mine.
Okay, is it going to be gravity or anti-gravity?
It's going to be gravity.
Okay.
So gravity affects your weapons, but it doesn't affect mine.
Correct. Anti-gravity doesn't affect yours either, but because yours aren't projectile. Or ballistic. Yeah, there's actually going to be weapon types. These guys have shotguns, which are ballistic, and yours are pretty much all energy.
I'm going to put it right there, actually.
So that gravity part right there, all the rules for, basically it's difficult terrain, so it costs 2 inches per inch of movement. And let's see. When firing projectiles counts as 2 extra range penalties, upward movement is halved. So whereas the anti-gravity lets you go up twice as fast, this one makes you go up twice as slow. Mm-hmm. So basically you have a hard time just getting up the side of the cliff because you're, heavy. So
right.
You're a big fat guy without looking like a big fat guy.
Feel like a big fat guy.
It's probably not a lot of fat guys in this game. It's not enough food to get fat. Yeah. Anyway.
All right. So that's
so cool. Gravity mine right there. We do have a mechanic we're going to be discussing later on about having, like, once there's a lot of different gravity things on the board, there's a chance that they kind of go haywire. But we'll talk about that later. We're not going to do that right now. That's too much to play test.
All right. So they're going to move. They got to move 6, so they can move 5 through here.
Yeah.
So they're going to move up like so.
Like so.
Yes.
Yes.
And then, so now for the suppressive fire, or suppressing fire, you get a 5-inch for 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's 2, 3, 4. 2 guys gets you 3 inch, 3 guys gets you 4 inch, 4 guys gets you 5 inch.
Okay, and I can do within 20.
Yeah.
But
has to be within line of sight though.
Of all of them.
Of all of them, yeah.
I'm gonna put it right here.
Actually, anywhere it can, that middle could still be in the circle. It blocks line of sight through it, but you can see into it.
Okay. Well, I just want to make sure you don't just run right through it. No, that's right. It does still hurt you.
Yeah, if I enter or end my movement in it. So make sure can everybody see that?
Yes. Yes, that's the most it can go.
So that's awesome. Look at this denial zone.
So
smoke right here, suppressing fire in there, and then
if you try to run up, it'll slow you. If you try to run over here, it'll slow you. Not that you probably want to anyways. But, so kind of...
That's good.
Corduroy. Okay. And
that's
my assassin.
Oh yeah, your assassin. You can't see him because he's invisible.
Okay, so...
Just don't run through your own suppressing fire. Because it's any model, not just my own.
That is actually good to know. So...
Well, yeah, you're just laying down fire. In your case, you're with your rapid fire plasma weapons.
So...
Your movement is 8 on that guy, I believe.
Movement on the assassin is 8.
Yes, 8. So you can move 8 and move 8 again.
So as long as at the end of the turn they're all within 9 inches?
Exactly.
Okay. And if they're not, then
you have to...
The ones that are farther
you basically choose one and reveal it, and then you keep doing that until they're all properly done.
Okay.
So typically it's the one that is further than 9 inches away you reveal.
Right. So I'll move 8 inches, and then move another 8 inches right here.
Dum dum dum.
8 inches.
Yeah, the assassin is fast.
8 inches.
He's got some sort of like anti-grav in his boots.
So -2. 6 inches. And then 8 inches. And
You have to be within 9 inches of each other. You're good.
yeah, within 9.
You're good. Okay, so now it's my turn.
All right.
All right, so smoke grenade would disappear now at the beginning of my phase.
Right.
So let's lift this. Now we were talking about whether the anti-grav and gravity stuff will. We'll just say for now that they disappear at the beginning of your turn. We'll talk later on about them sticking around possibly, because then it can really start to throw off the gravitational distortion in the area, which can get a lot of fun. But we're not playtesting that right now. So now I got to figure out what I'm going to do. Regenerate my command points. Nobody used any. Obviously, my sniper is going to want to take a nice shot on their faces.
These guys?
And
No.
splatter it all over the
They
faces.
didn't do
of
anything to
everybody else.
you besides kill
Fire.
1/3 of your body.
Yeah, exactly. It's not very nice. It's very inappropriate to shoot people. Okay, so what am I going to do over here? I'm not going to enter your strength bajillion, strength 6 against my armor of 2. It's like 4 or less. It's like it's too easy for you to kill. And anybody who walks in there will pretty much be dead.
Yes.
So obviously the solution that I have against that is ignore it and leave it alone, rather than decide to brave it and walk through it. Or, oh, I can't see any of them. Could have taken a shot with the sniper, hit them, and then the suppressing fire would have ended.
Oh, that'd have been cool.
That would have been pretty cool. Can these guys see them? Oh, they can move up.
I don't know.
Yeah, they can. Oh yeah, for sure. Question is, would they get covered? Because I cannot see 3 of them, but I can see 1 of them perfectly. So how do you determine whether you get cover or not?
Well, we said that, right?
In 40K, they would have cover.
But we just, in our previous example, when 3 of them were behind and 2 were out, you said...
Right, but you could see them all.
Oh, that's right.
In this game, you can't kill what you can't see.
Oh.
So the maximum number... Now, you can choose to remove the guy in the back,
Okay.
but I can only kill the maximum number of guys that I can see.
So you can shoot at them, but you can only kill 1.
Right.
Because you only see 1.
So we should only count cover for those that are in line of sight then.
Oh.
Is that, you see where it kind of gets weird?
Hmm.
Yeah, so lots of stuff to talk about on the forums. I'm sure there'll be posts about all these, even going against whatever decisions we make, which is fine. I like to hear the counter arguments from other people too.
That's strange.
What do you think? What makes sense? It makes sense that if I can see 1 member of your squad, like if you come over here and you look, my guys would be right here. You see how I can clearly see 1 guy?
And 2 maybe. Well, you can maybe even see 2. Or actually, you can see a bunch of them.
Hold on, maybe I just need to
Because
look
if you
over
just
here.
yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna look over here. Oh yeah, if I'm over here I see 2. If I'm right here I see 1. So I can see 3 of them. And when whichever one I can see clearly. It's so weird. So we'll have to give them some sort of cover. So we need to keep the rules simple enough that it works. It doesn't always have to make sense. People think rules have to make sense. They don't have to make sense. This is an abstract tabletop miniature game. It doesn't have to make sense. But it does have to work rules-wise.
Right.
We'll say they get cover then.
Okay.
Because, and we'll give them the 2 cover because we said anybody partially blocked by the terrain is a 2 cover.
And then, now you can't see the guy in the back.
No, so at most I could kill 3.
So you, at max, you can kill 3 then?
Right,
Is that
which
what
is,
we're
I'll be lucky to
for
kill
now?
1. Right,
Right.
now I just want to hit 1. If I hit 1, your suppression is over.
It's over? I don't make a command, it's just over?
Yeah, it says if you get hit by a range attack, or if you get attacked in close combat, or if you have to take a leadership test and fail it, your suppression is over.
Okay.
So if you're hit, it distracts you. It makes sense, right? It's like,
Yep.
oh crap, we're getting hit, your suppression fire is over. The leadership test that would happen without being hit would be if a nearby squad mate dies. Or if, sorry, not a squad, if another guy dies within 6 inches, you have to make a leadership test as well.
Right.
I kind of like in fantasy. And yes, I keep comparing it to other games because I'm not going to hide the fact that I get ideas from other games. All right, so these guys are going to move up like so. And make sure they can all see. All right. There we go. And then we measure nearest to farthest that are in line of sight. So we're looking at -2 modifier for range. So we've got 4 guys, so 11 becomes 15, -2 becomes 13 minus your 2 cover becomes 11. What's your defense?
The troops is 4.
So 11 minus 4 becomes 7. Is it really just 4? Oh, did I forget to modify that? I dropped my defense. I forgot to drop yours.
Oh, does 4 seem high?
It should be 3. Because your armor is 1 higher than mine, I made your defense 1 lower. So
Okay.
it's 3.
All right.
So let's go back again. 15 minus 2, so 13 minus 2 is 11, minus your defense of 3 becomes 8. 8 or less.
Okay.
Seem good? That seems pretty good, doesn't it?
Just a hit, though.
That's true, I still have to wound. All right, here. 8 or less.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, that's a hit, so that'll automatically end your suppression. So, goodbye suppression.
Oh, I thought I was in cover. So there goes.
Whoop. Now you're in trouble.
I am.
Now I roll to see if I wound. It's just strength. It'll be -1 to the strength. So it'll be 4 strength against your armor of 3, I believe. Yeah, so I had to roll a 1. 6. I'm not going to use a command point to reroll that. I'm going to save the command point for leadership tests. Although I have a commander with the 9 inches, I could use his. I'm going to use one of the commanders to reroll it. Oh. I could use one more then to make that kill somebody. But it's 2 command points to kill one of your troops. You already have to make a leadership test. I'm going to go out in the open and hopefully gun you down, and then your Electron Master is going to Electron Mass me. But that'll be fine. I don't mind that. Yeah, I've already used a command point. I might as well throw in one more and kill a guy. Alright, so your choice, 1 dies.
Alright.
I modified the 2 to a 1.
This guy will die. He'll replace him. Well, this guy dies, and then yeah.
Okay, got it.
That happens.
Makes perfect sense.
Thank you.
It cost me 2 command points to do that. Alright, so Sniper is going to go next. He's going to fire at these guys. He's got a range of 16, but I think he's going to be out of that. Yeah, he is. So it's -1. So the Sniper is range of 16, -1 becomes 15, minus your defense, because you're out in the open. Uh-oh.
The defense is only 3.
So 12.
Uh-oh. Wait. You have to roll 12 or less?
Yeah. Double 6 always fails, though.
Okay.
Luckily for him, it only matters if he hits or not. He's strength 6 against your armor of 3.
Armor is 3.
Yeah, so he still has to roll 3 or less. But this is...
they do have a high armor there.
Yeah.
There's Lanthos.
Oh. Woohoo.
Oh, nice.
Reroll. Oh! One more. Yeah! 1 dies.
All right, congratulations.
Oh, sorry, we forgot to do leadership on these guys.
Oh, yeah.
So let's do both of them.
All right.
Leadership on them.
You're not going to shoot them anymore? Oh, that's right, you can't.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay.
So what's their leadership?
Their leadership is...
Well, you're going to use the commander who's nearby. His leadership is 9.
Right, but the normal leadership is only 6.
Yeah.
These guys, but they're within command range anyway. That's 9 inches. So
yeah, they're good. So roll for this one, 6 or less. Or sorry, 9 or less. You're good. Now this one is going to be 8 or less because a sniper rifle has a special rule. It's -1 to your leadership when you hit.
Yeah, but I am 9 inches barely.
You're good. So 8 or less. Oh! Ho, ho! Now you can use a command point and modify that to 8.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Might as well. And I already used their command point, so I'll use the commander.
Yeah, use the commander.
Because being suppressed is terrible.
Yeah, because you basically have to run for the nearest cover and then forfeit your movement.
My nearest cover is behind here,
Yeah,
which means he draws me away from my commander.
Yep.
And then I have to roll 6s, or 6 or lower, which is just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad.
So.
Absolutely bad.
There we go.
Okay, so that's the 2 of them. That's good. It cost you a command point and I killed a guy from each squad. So this squad is going to go next. They're going to move their 6 inches.